All right. Now there's something left with Super Mario World that I just thought to do, and I probably should have done, so I'm going to do it now. And that is to do a little Yoshi and Koopa Shell, I don't know, showcase, tutorial, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So let's start with the obvious. We'll start with the blue Yoshi. So let the little Yoshis eat something like a power-up and they just grow up right away. Of course, then you don't get to have your Starman. Yeah, when little Yoshis eat a power-up, you don't get the power-up. But when big Yoshis eat a power-up, you do get the power-up. So yeah, let's go look for some Koopas. Okay, Mondo's a good place. In fact, this is the course from the... Oh, not Mondo. This one, Groovy. Okay, so we got a blue shell and we're flying. We don't have a cape, so we have to tap B. Now, I can lay that shell down. And one thing I should also point out is that so the blue Yoshi makes it so that you get the blue effect with any shell. So if I had, but conversely, if I had any color Yoshi, I eat a blue shell, you can fly. So you get the intersection of the Yoshi effect plus the shell effect. And I don't think there's any that contradict, so there's no problems there. Okay, this is just a one-out. Well, it's a regular green Yoshi there. So the green Yoshi just has no effect, and then you're just relying on the shell's effect. Yellow shell, you get this. You can knock out nearby enemies. So that's kind of fun. Now, we'll have to get into also what the different Koopas do. I'm looking for... Well, one thing that happens is that the Koopas change after you beat the special world, so I might actually have problems finding blues and reds and greens because a lot of them will convert to blue. So, in that case, let's get out of here. I think there'd have to be some, like in... I'll have to have a think about that. But okay, let's go get the red Yoshi to show what's the deal with that. Okay, we got a green Koopa there, Paratroopa. Okay, I guess we're skipping to red. Yeah, let's do red. Okay, so we've seen red. I mean, I got blue and I got cape, so I've got those effects. But any shell that Red Yoshi spits out, you're always spitting fire, so you no longer have the ability to just plunk a shell down again, no matter what you're doing. So if I'm going to start testing, let's see. I know we got a green in the other course, and we got blues and reds here. Okay, I just need to find a more reliable yellow Yoshi. I can find, I mean, a more reliable yellow Koopa, but I can find a yellow Yoshi here, so... Oh, you can eat the grab blocks, too. Alright. So we got that. And we'll just play around here, because this guy can spit stuff out. Okay, so there's a... Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, if you So if you eat a Koopa, the Koopa's gone, but the shell remains. Now I suppose if you don't destroy the cell, it may respawn the enemy. So let's try that. Yeah, okay. So Koopa's back there. Just do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, if you... There we go. So, yeah, the deal with blue Koopas, they don't crawl back into empty shells. They just kick empty shells, preferably at you. So... Alright. Let's try to see if it... Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Oh, what happened to the Koopa? Just shell-shocked? Or did I cape spinish? That's weird. Alright, so... Yeah, watch out! They kick shells. Alright, now let's see if I can do a little mix and match. That would be nice. Okay, did any of them make it to the... No. That would be too easy. No? Okay. Be fun to see if I could make... Maybe I can make it... Oh, here we go. Alright. So now we got a blue and a red. And they both have the... He kicked that guy off! What an asshole! Okay. So I'm gonna leave a blue shell there. And there goes... Ah, come on. Alright. I take this blue shell with me to somewhere where there's a reliable other kind of Koopa. Not like that, though. Okay, so we got a yellow. We got the... No. Oh, I almost had something. We definitely didn't have something there. I don't even want this Yoshi. Okay, see if I... Oh. If I... take one of these blue guys with me. Alright. Set that down there. Okay. There we go. Look what happens. So the red Koopa became a blue Koopa just by virtue of crawling into the red shell. So that's what happens with reds and greens that go into other kinds of shells. But the blues, we've established, they kick them at you. And the yellows, haha! The yellows, yeah, let's go see the yellows. In fact, let's take a yellow Yoshi there. Oh yeah, and I know there's a yellow Koopa Paratroopa in that ice level. I think it's awesome or outrageous. So let's go back there. Oh, not way cool, the next one. Okay, so now he did climb into a yellow shell there, but it doesn't matter like what color he climbs into. He's gonna cause that rainbow effect. And oh yeah, I should eat that rainbow shell because that lets you do everything at once. So you can fly, and you pound sand, and you breathe fire. Trifecta. No matter what Yoshi you have, green, whatever. Okay, so this means, whoops. So this is actually a pretty good combo. If your yellow Yoshi need a blue, or blue Yoshi need a yellow, you get to do this. So, see what the range is like on it. I don't think it's not particularly long range, like it's not like a POW block or anything, but you know, it's kind of nice. And he swallows the shells eventually. Okay, let's see if there's some Koopas to play with. Okay, we got a whole bunch of different ones here. We got a green Koopa. Oh, I guess if you hit him twice, he spawns? Okay. Well, let's just demonstrate that yellow Koopas can... Oh. I didn't want that to happen. Okay, hold on. If I make him go into the... Not this shell, but go into, like, the... Where's the blue shell? I had a blue shell. There we go. Okay. Just to demonstrate that this is for reals and not just... Oh, I can make the... There's too much going on here. Ah, okay. Let's just restart. Should take the shell with me. There we go. Maybe I don't want that. There goes my shell. Okay, I'll make sure I get this blue shell. Oh, come on. No good. Okay, okay, so I want this green shell. Okay, I want the green Koopa to I want the green Koopa to climb into that shell. I can see why I didn't try doing this episode in the main playthrough. Just looking to do some demonstrations. Okay, destroying you. Okay, now, gonna let him, yes, okay. So now, yeah, and he becomes the yellow Koopa. And now, oh snap. Oh, look, the yellow Koopa jumped. Yeah, the yellow Koopas can do some funny things. They're not like the reds and greens you're used to. Now, can we get a yellow to jump into a non-yellow shell, just to confirm that it still does the rainbow effect? Because I'm not 100% sure about that. So let's take this shell with us. Like, you know, we've seen them make rainbow shells when they crawl into yellow shells, but let's see if they. Oh, I could have done it with that one. Okay. Get rid of that guy. Okay. Oh, okay, now put that down there. It crawls into. Yep. Okay, there it goes. So. All right, so we demonstrated. Oh gosh, I need like a chart. So, greens and reds become the color of the shell they crawl into. Blues kick it at you. Yellows make it into a rainbow shell. And then the Yoshis, we know all the 4 colors there. Now, movement is kind of hard to show it, but I guess the blues will push the reds around, but the blues and reds are supposed to both pace back and forth without falling off. But as we've seen, it seems like the blues are faster, and the yellow ones might even be faster still. And they can hop. So, or at least the paratroopers can. So, yeah, let's see if we can do a speed comparison. So that might be the game's way of making things more difficult for you once you finish the special zone by turning in like a whole bunch of reds in the main world. Turning all those reds into blues. Anyway. So where could we see the speed tag? Well, I mean, you can go back and watch what I was doing in Star World 4 if you really want to. Was there anything I wanted to do in 5? Okay, so here's a green paratrooper just going in a straight line. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. So it looks like they can be, they can be set to go in multiple directions. I wonder if Yoshi's Island 2 got sort of laid out with all the different kinds of Koopas now. That would be convenient. Oh, at a midway gate here. Alright. Well, I'm thinking there's Koopas down here. Look at a yellow shell. That's great. If I have this, then we can see how fast he goes. He goes pretty fast. Now, does he go faster than the blue ones? That's what I aim to find out. Pretty sure blue goes faster than red. Okay, now he's gonna be a... Oh, wow, yeah. Blue is really... they're going about the same speed. Okay, so they're both... Alright. It'd be nice if there were still some reds in this level, but I don't think so. But I think we've established that blue is faster than red. And I don't know how red compares to green, though. So where could I test that? I could test that from a game though where I didn't have the special world beat. Or I think that's all of them. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's all of them. We're gonna have to erase the data. Well, B was the one I was working on, so let's erase C. Welcome back! In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again! No, not really. Looks like Bowser is at it yet again. Okay. Nice little red Koopas. So can we compare you to a green? Okay. He's walking a good clip there. So maybe these guys go at exactly the same pace. So maybe the red and greens are both at the slow pace, and the reds are like turbo. Okay, can you get in your shell, please? Come follow me, thank you. Okay, so what does that look like? Looks like exactly the same speed. Okay. Glad we got that established. Okay, and movement, like, they'll, greens will fall off a ledge and reds won't, unless they get pushed around. And it looks like the blues were more pushy than the reds when it came down to it back in Star World 4. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. Again. I still like my idea of that being the only Yoshi in the entire game, and you only get him once, and it's permadeath. I really think there should be a ROM hack for that. But I think, oh, and I can't start select because I don't have this level beaten. But I think that's 22 minutes of messing around with Yoshis and Koopas. I think is plenty. I think I've exhausted my casual knowledge on this topic. So, hopefully that was useful to somebody. So, have a good night and we'll see you next game.